And we're back diving into the ruins. If you live for risk of darkness, by all means bring few torches.
So were we in this place before, or is this a totally new place?
Totally new place.
Okay.
Actually, where we were before.
Whoa.
Yep.
We have choices for directions.
Yep. Where we were before was actually the road trying to get to this town we're at now. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, especially because it was these two guys traveling, and they're totally going to die. So
Oh, yeah.
It was like, it was weird.
Your death is inevitable.
All right, so there's nothing here. So there's basically, like, just the best way
Do a
to
little
describe-
moonwalk.
Yeah.
Party moonwalk.
So basically, there's like these like rooms right here that are like just empty, and you'll reach one after going through a full room here. Every one of these squares basically represents a room like this, where there could be like a really hard fight in a treasure chest, or like nothing at all, or
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go to the next room, and you'll see these little squares right here I mentioned before. Every time I travel, the torch will move into the next square, and then might initiate an event.
Oh, that's interesting. So it always has you moving to the right to go forward?
Yes. Yep.
That's interesting. It's a little counterintuitive when you're kind of looking at the map while you move. But I suppose it's arbitrary when you start to consider moving up and down, because there would be no good way to display that in this art style anyway. So, yeah, okay. I guess that offers more consistency, so I really am not going to complain about it.
You better not. Alright, so we're just gonna shoot this guy with the sword. Bam. Oh wow, I literally shot him with a sword. Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, so I was joking to shoot him with a sword, but a holy sword came down and hit him.
Oh.
Alright, so this guy's
just thought it was
grape
a beam
shot,
of
which
light.
is awesome because it hits the first 3 front guys.
Ooh.
Doesn't do much damage and it misses a lot, but meh, you know.
Is that like a flintlock pistol?
Yeah. So, yeah, the Crusader, this highwayman, is basically, he just shoots a lot and stabs for bleed damage. And this chick, like, heals and does holy damage and lights things up. And the Plague Doctor, one of my favorite. Lots of poisons, lots of healing poisons. He's just... one of their classes is Plague Doctor. How awesome is that?
That is pretty cool.
One of the classes is Jester. You have, oh man.
It's definitely like merging eras of time together.
Yes.
But it still is cool enough to where I don't think it's really that bad.
Oh, he's only going to be good at attacking the back 2 rows. So basically, if these 2 guys ever die, he can't actually really do much.
The Plague Doctor's cool though, because even just the aesthetic of them kind of makes for a perfect mage.
Yeah. Yep. Bump
They look like a crazy witch doctor.
Graveyard slash.
Was it Graveyard Slash? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. So skeletons, they're undead. They cannot be poisoned, but they can be blighted. So like there's like things like that you have to like pay attention to. So this guy, he can't really. I don't think. No, he can hit the front too. If I'm lucky, I might be able to kill this front guy. Bam.
As the fiend falls.
Have you seen any particularly crazy character classes yet?
I know there are some crazy ones, and I haven't actually got to see them yet, so I don't know if it's like you have to upgrade your caravan to get them, or if I've been unlucky. There's like Grave Robber.
Necromancer?
No, not Necromancer. There's a Cultist, though.
It's not really similar at all, but close enough, I guess.
Press this advantage. Give them
Oh,
So-
nice.
He's going to take 3 damage next turn, and he has 2 health, so I'm actually just going to spend this turn healing somebody, which will be her.
So how long are most dungeons? Or at least beginning dungeons like this?
They're about this long.
a victory.
That's...
Perhaps
I mean in terms of time.
About this long.
I hate you.
You know, actually, I've never paid attention to that, so let's find out right now.
I
As
guess
you
it's
travel,
fair.
your torch goes down, you'll notice, so... Oh, wow, 2 fights in a row.
I don't know if this will be a fair assessment because we stop a lot and talk about stuff, but
Yeah...
about 3 episodes worth? Probably.
Yeah, okay. So she has an attack that also heals her. That's pretty badass. So we'll
Attack
hit.
the crate.
Lightning!
Ah.
Alright, I have attack that hits these 2 front guys.
You know, the cool thing about your characters dying frequently is that you're constantly having to reevaluate the skills that you're using to attack enemies
Yeah.
with. Well, I like it though because it keeps the player on their feet and keeps things interesting, and it sort of fixes the issue with redundant combat. Because if you're fighting the same monsters over and over again, or if you're kind of doing the same tactic, the optimal strategy over and over again, it gets boring.
It does, yes.
But characters dying kind of forces you to constantly
Constantly
reevaluate.
switch things up. As I said, in my other game, I had an A team and a B team, and when my A team died, I felt defeated and I wanted to quit. But not like I didn't want to stop playing. I just wanted to restart because it was a personal failure on my part. Damn. All right. You know what? If I'm lucky, maybe I can kill this guy. It's really about action, not action economy, but action. Ooh, ow.
Oof.
It's about I guess it is about action economy. Stunning people so they can't move is really important. Buffing your guys so they can survive longer. It's it's all pretty important. So, we're just gonna hit this guy and heal myself. Boom.
And damage persists between battles, yeah?
Yes, it does. Actually, damage does. Remember when I said the bandages were important because you wanted to reduce that bleed?
Is that something that you do in between combat, or
You can do it in combat, but only on a character's turn. So if you're gonna bleed for
okay?
a turn,
So normal
they're-
combat rules, basically.
Yeah, but the cool thing about it, the difference really, is that the difference is that if I'm bleeding and I end this fight, whenever I move over to these little next pips here, these little squares,
Yeah.
every time they'll take that bleed damage until the bleed goes away. So the status effects, except for I guess stun, they're persistent.
That's intense.
Motherfucker.
Is there a limit to how many times a character can use an ability?
Nope.
Nice.
There are some. They're one of my favorites is I don't think she's called a barbarian. She's called a berserker. The berserker, she has attacks that are really powerful, but they'll reduce her stats to do so. And that persists. She gets a debuff. Right now I have a buff. This buff is actually going to stay until I move a certain amount of spaces that would require this to go away. And it's the same thing for debuffs. The debuffs will persist until the spaces go away or until you get in a fight and a certain amount of turns pass.
Oh, you can break the crate.
Yep, so this guy's a trap of 10. That's not very good. I wish that they had I could scroll on my wheel and look through my party to.
Yeah, honestly, I actually kind of wish they defaulted to the character with the best attribute for that.
That would be bad, actually.
You think so?
Yes, because certain traps will give you insanity. Certain traps will do damage. So if it defaults to the character who's about to die,
Oh.
you would basically get screwed. Oh, this looks dangerous.
I guess that's fair.
Does he have a good bleed resist? Probably not. Nothing does. 40. That's actually pretty good.
The only reason I bring it up, though, is because it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to always go into your character, look at their stats, figure out who's best suited for it.
Yeah.
It's very time-consuming.
I mean, I guess once you get to know your party, but until then, it would be nice,
But
as I
if-
said, a quick switch between your characters things.
Yeah.
So I landed in the Iron Maiden in a gaming claustrophobia. So just like that, I just gained something. And severe fear of enclosed spaces. What does that do? I don't know.
I mean, that's a pretty fair, rational fear after dealing with an Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Hell.
Did it force you to switch around your order?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty...
Oh, these guys suck. They give me.
oh,
they don't
no.
do much damage, but they give me insanity. Oh, every time you kill something, you'll get sanity, or you'll get stress rather back. So that's pretty important.
Oh, okay. So it helps your guys live a little longer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're doing it, guys. We're killing them.
So this guy has a high dodge chance. Bam. Now he's minus 20 dodge, which he had 13, which by the way is very high. But now he doesn't. So screw that guy. Right?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right. We're just gonna grape shot. Boom.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can do this one move right here.
Incision.
Ah, Jesus, nothing to bleed. All right, we're gonna switch with him and hope that he is fine. He's fine. Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
worked out quite well.
Uh,
Do you have to spend one turn to
Oh, he
move
can't
one
use-
position each?
yeah.
Oh man, that's
Man,
so
you can't-
mean.
It's really mean. I can't do any, and you can only switch like one place. Unless you're outside of battle, you can just like switch any spots.
Well, yeah, that
But
makes
in
sense.
battle, it's a huge difference, and he actually can't use any of his moves right now, so I have to switch.
Can you pass a turn?
You can actually, but every time you pass a turn, you gain stress. And at first, I was like, "That's kind of stupid." But the reason why is because, like, if you're fighting a bot, like a character, there's one character left, you could actually like farm that fight and just heal yourself up. But-
So it's a balancing mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, that's pretty smart.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna take aim, increase my
And-
accuracy.
And I actually like that too. I'd much rather have that than not having a like hold action
Yes.
option.
Yeah. She's at 73. Wait, she's at? No, she's not. Somebody else is at 73.
Somebody gonna
And you
die.
have to start paying attention. Like right now, these little white blips show like he has 7 dots, which means he's in the 70s. He's also in the 70s. So I'm looking at them right now, going, they need to kill stuff so they can fucking get rid of their sanity. This sucks.
Oh, okay. So do you regain the stress back
Boom.
immediately?
Yeah, look, bam. I just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw that, but I didn't really know what it represented.
That was a bad heal.
Eesh.
All right. Hey, look at that.
So what is that? Is that a buff?
This is a heal.
No, the green.
This right here.
Yeah.
These 2 little arrows show a buff, and these 2 down arrows show
Oh.
a debuff.
So then what's the green underline?
So green means I can target these people with this.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
but if I like click on this, they're red.
I should have caught on to that sooner.
Well, you can't really tell the difference in colors. So
Well, I could kind of see the red and green. I'm colorblind for all of you guys that don't know.
we're gonna say that like every freaking
Episode. Well, yeah, that's kind of the nature of expecting new views from new people.
It's true. These guys are skeletons, aren't they? They have bleed resist. Whatever. You know what? Shaboom.
Oh no.
Knife in the dark. Don't care.
Oh
I'm a
shit.
crusader.
Fucking, you can
Knife in the
take
dark.
that damage. Oh, but you can't take that damage as much. You should probably not do that
Yeah, I
again.
don't want to do that. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stun this guy at full health here.
Yeah, kill
Bam!
him.
I hit you with my pommel.
Nice. Ooh, and it dealt some solid damage. So can that guy just not do anything his next turn?
Yep,
Nice.
he is skipped. But, you know, I think every single time you hit them with a stun, the chance to stun goes down.
So it's good up front, but that still works really well because what it does is when I play games like this, I try to kill each like one. I focus on one character.
Yeah. So they have less actions to hit you with.
Precisely,
Absolutely.
and what that does is it sort of offers you a temporary solution while you're dwindling them down. So that as a mechanic is actually pretty cool.
That's actually kind of what I'm doing right now. Actually, I'm gonna like heal up a little bit, and while I'm doing that, I hope to stun him before he gets to go. Which
Can it be done?
I don't think so.
What if you heal an undead creature? Does it hurt them?
You cannot because you can't target them with it.
Ah, that makes sense. Bonk. Hey,
You need it
good.
too.
Dwindling victory.
Boom! Look at this.
What a
Oh yeah.
victory,
You got a little statue head?
So a bust, yeah. So like crests are really common, and they're used to upgrade everything. So like to upgrade the tavern, one of the tavern things, you're gonna need some crests, and you're gonna need like some portraits or something like that. And everything, something else is gonna cost some crests and some busts. So you're gonna get a lot of crests, and every time you go in a dungeon, you just hope that you get the thing that you want.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode.
See what happens. Yay! What
Buff.
Oh
Wow.
Wow!
This is good.
Nice. Cool.
We might just make it yet.
Maybe. See myself in the archives.
I mean, I guess you could see yourself in the archives.
I-
Just watch any video that you're in.
Yeah, it takes time.
See you in the archives.